day. You already know what time it is. Yes, indeed. Once again, it's the King'z Subjectz. Yes, sir. Episode 2. First off, I'd like to give thanks to everybody that came and checked out the first episode. Thank you for the love. Thank you for all of the good comments and feedback that I did get personally. I'd like to say, without you, it ain't no me, man. Y'all been here with me for a long time. So I'd like to say thank you very much. Now, there's been a lot of stuff going on, with this whole Puffy thing. And, I just want to say that whatever that brother going through, whatever him and his family going through, once again, I'd like to send my prayers to him and to the victims, those alleged victims, until he charged, man, we got to keep saying that word allegedly. You feel me? To kind of keep it real copacetic. And so I like to say, more love to him as far as what he's done in the past for us, music-wise, giving black culture a place out here amongst the world, the business world, teaching, our youth how to persevere through a lot of the challenges in the music business. We forget that part. We look at the partying, but we forget the business part. So, I don't really care who's next, whoever's coming up next, whoever they looking at next, whoever they gonna try to do next. It don't even matter. It's too much right now as it is. So with that, I just hope that this comes to a resolve. There's a lot of eyeballs, there's a lot of ears, there's a lot of mouths, really with this brother name in it and on it. And it's crazy because if he did do all this, man, what's your end game? Everybody got an end game out here, right? What's your end game? So I ain't trying to figure out this man. I ain't trying to figure out none of that. I'm just giving my opinion on what I see and what I feel. And like I said before in episode 1, it's a lot of people speaking on a lot of things. And, as of today, this episode, he has not been officially charged with anything yet. So, we're going to kind of keep our ears and eyes on it as well. But at the same time, I just want y'all to know it don't even matter who's next. Whoever's next, man, there's a lot of people next. If there's a next, then come on now. We spoke on that 1%. For those of you who have not checked out episode 1, go check out episode 1 on my page right now. The King'z Subjectz. Episode 1, the first one that got us off. Launched us. We here now, And so I'm just, really mesmerized about a lot of the information that's coming out. And not just on him and his situation, but just in particular, entertainment in the whole, It just feels like a dude with them horns is he cleaning his own house. It's like it's at a point where everything's about to be reset. And if your game ready, you ready, stay ready, boots on, laced up, focus, eyes forward, you gonna fall right into a good position in a good spot. That's what I'm feeling. And I know a lot of other folks in the industry that I talk to is feeling kind of the same way. It's a brand new field right now, and it's a lot of different lanes, and you establish your own lane no matter what you doing, homegirl, you straight, you decent, But, now, I'm one of them cats that like to give love. A lot of cats don't like to give love, but for me, I'm not a hater. Ain't no hate in me. So for me, I like to let people know that, no matter what you think of me, I do not hate you. I do not watch you. I do not think about something negative, evil. I don't wish it on anyone. What I do is pray that my enemies get taken care of by my God. My enemies, his enemies, his enemies, my enemies, that thing. So I try to tell folks, I ain't perfect. You ain't perfect. None of us is perfect. We all have our ways, as we like to call them. But at the same time, when your ways is to a point where they have you so caught up to where you done lost your mind, and you got your family, and other folks participating in things that really, we ask ourselves, like, rumors is rumors, and we don't care nothing about no rumors, but until they show it on that paper and we see it, okay, this is actual charge. Look, man, what is Pastor doing over there? What is Pastor doing in that house? Man, if you don't get yourself up out of there dancing like that, looking like that, acting like that, man, what is you doing? Allegedly. I ain't trying to speak on nothing religion, but at the same time, those of us who was taught by grandmamas and great grandmamas, we had the Bible dang near whipped on our head, whipped into our everyday conversation, to our everything. I told you guys, I come from great grannies and grandmamas and granddaddies and great granddaddies and uncles and cousins and teachings from big homies and neighbors mamas and neighbors fathers and school teachers, and from home to school to the store back, you was getting a lesson. Whether you were listening to them or not at the time, they was being instilled into your soul, into your everyday character. I figured that much out later. But man, you don't want to mix nothing with God in that environment, and let alone you be participating in that environment, because we all know that the church don't play, and those in the religion field, they don't play. It's not a joke. It's not a dance-off joke. It's not a whatever off joke. This is real, homie. You're not about to blend anything to do with the Lord in that kind of environment and make everyone think it's okay and it's acceptable. So, with that being said, I get back to grandmamas and great grandmamas that came from the South out here to Compton, my family, and LA, South Central. And I remember those grandmamas and great grandmamas in Compton. And, we had peach trees and collard greens growing, and tomatoes, and, I watch her peel yams and make preserves and have to go outside and get them peaches off that tree.